those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you.
Or up to your third floor.
13 or 6. 1.
Oh, we shot 13 floors. 1.
Oh,
Level 2 is 2,000.
Yeah, you have to get out.
Goodbye, little chicks, we are leaving the sticks. We are catching a train at 5:45. And if anyone should drop around, won't you please tell them that we can be found on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. We will walk in a dream on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. Life will be peaches and cream.
My fantasy league, the first 3 weeks, I scored over 130 points, but everybody I was playing against had their best team ever. And the guy I'm playing this week started Will Fuller, who he hasn't started all year. He gets his 24.8 points, and then Will Fuller's out for the season.
Really?
Let's go.
Who was it?
Can I lock stuff up?
Is that Boyd?
Yeah, there's a safe.
No,
Yeah, I think that was Boyd.
No.
Yeah.
That may not fit in a safe.
It's Adam, isn't it?
It's kind of
Quite that.
Because I will blow up.
Gotta get him the first visit.
Back air pumps pretty neat. It's got all the concrete. Pretty cool.
Is that where we're going?
Yep.
We actually were in those two places. And when
There's
we were in
like
England,
Cinderella or
that's
something.
Alice in Wonderland.
Same thing?
You want to get an autograph book and you can go get signatures?
No.
Yes,
Why'd you call that Anne Hathaway's house?
that was Shakespeare's wife's name.
William Shakespeare.
Hathaway married William Shakespeare.
Oh, I'm just thinking of the actress Anne Hathaway.
No.
Really? My man, she made that much money, she live on Disneyland?
This dinner's similar to what you're eating at Liberty Tree, but it's a good lunch. It'll fill us up. It's a table service, and I didn't have you using your table service today, so this way you'll use your table service, and you still have a quick service left. I know, I'll tell you.
I've got a friend who's big and round and oh so jolly, gee whiz. Lend me your ear and you will hear just who this fellow is. He's Punky Punkin, the happy pumpkin, happy all the day. And his great big smile will scare your cares away. Punky Punkin, the happy pumpkin, never wears a frown. You can see that he's cut out to be a clown.
Alright, folks, just going to one with furniture number 3, headed over to Hollywood Studios. You'll be there in about 7 to 8 minutes. From the seat while the vessel is in motion, if you're standing, make sure hold on to the handles or seat backs. You're on a free floating vessel and you're on the floor. Please, next stop is Hollywood Studios.
I'm in the mood for this October. I found an Indian summer girl, and that's why I'm in the mood for this October. She has my pounding heart a whirl. What is more exciting than the crisp, brisk weather in the fall? It's especially delighting
when you have someone so cute and sweet and small.
and that's why I'm in the mood for this October. I found an Indian summer girl, Indian summer girl.
We waited in line for almost 2 hours, and we got all the way up here when we were getting ready to get on the ride, and poor Jared went. I think I'm gonna throw up. And it was pouring down rain, so we had ponchos on, so I stripped the poncho off. I covered it over his face, and he projectile vomits all over everything. And he's like, I can't stop throwing up. He was still so sick and seasick, and he didn't know it. I'm like I'm yelling at people, excuse me, let us through. We got all the way up to the front up here, and he vomits again. So I finally got him out of the park. I went back to him, and I said, can I just get a return pass so that we can come back and ride this some other time? And then we
Ladies and gentlemen, do you realize how this holiday came about? When it all started? Why it exists? Well, we're about to tell you. It ain't no fairy tale, but it's grim.
Once upon a time in the long, long ago, man's courage was high, but his spirit was low.
People grew tired of all work and no play. They felt the need of a jolly holiday.
Then along came Christmas, along came Easter, along came 4th of July.
Then along came a man by the name of Berlin, who took every holiday that ever has been.
He wrote about Christmas.
He wrote about Easter.
He wrote about the 4th of July.
His mind was fertile and his pen was keen.
But he never wrote a word about Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween. Hop, jack-o'-lantern, it's Halloween. Apples hanging high. There's a big pumpkin pie in the sky. Children sing, children waltz.
Who gives a darn if your face is false?
Jump on your broom like a witch. Go and toss all your gloom in the ditch. Go out on the street for a trick or a treat.
You're a cinch to strike it rich.
These are fancy cups. Sir?
Beer. That's a juicy good.
She already did this once. Proud parents. With pineapple juice and orange juice. And mango juice.
Yes, chocolate juice.
Which combines.
See that it stays that way.
She's the troublemaker.
You know, I think we'll watch you instead.
You like Chewy?
That's a no.
Look at it.
Do it.
Do it, Jared.
Why would you want to go an average of 110 miles an hour because you have to slow down for curves and you have like 3 straightaways versus going 210 miles an hour?
Correct.
Constantly.
Well, in the ride car out there, we probably run about 180 miles an hour. When we give rides to people there, we won't be doing 200 with somebody in the car. Now, when we race on our own, that's completely different.
Unless you pay a little extra, right?
Well,
cars probably don't.
We can push it a little, but there is a chip in it at a point so that we don't exceed it. Richard sets all the speeds.
I've got hip hops and butterscotch rum balls in my pants.
My dream car is that I feel like so much like Anna that people from here are like, you might not leave me.
Now gather round while I
But I love your makeup, so I know.
on what happens outside.
I'm not gonna look that much like Teen Pro unless I'm wearing a hat that has a
Long about midnight, the
I'm gonna be goth Teen Pro.
getting together for their nightly jam. There's ghosts of horns and saucers.
But I have black hair.
Some with fangs about this size, some short and fat, some tall and thin. Some don't even bother to wear their
I hate that song so much.
Telling you, brother.
I feel so.
Take that back right now.
I only hate it because I listen to it 7,000 times a day. Can you turn your brightness down?
When the
It's $27 to take a minivan.
They break it up with fiendish glee. Ghosts are bad, but the one that's cursed is
Are you
the
ready?
headless horseman. He's
go
the
ride that
worst. When he goes a jogging across the land, holding a noggin.
Jack chocolate covered raisins.
Really?
Lots of fall breaks right now. Yeah.
And that's just like such a bizarre idea to me. I was a teacher in Pennsylvania for 35 years. We didn't get any breaks. Fall breaks, winter breaks, spring break. We just got Christmas and Easter and those things. That was it. Monday holidays. About it.
You probably had a normal summer.
Yeah, we pretty much didn't go back to school until September.
Yeah,
Until they started doing some construction in the district, and then we went back a little bit earlier in August, but like just the last week in August.
Our kids get out beginning of June and have to go back at the beginning of August, so.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Did you guys get silverware?
No. They put boba balls on. Put boba balls on.
You guys know. I'm gonna go get a silverware.
What? It's like those things in that short film.
Chicken.
So if I get attacked by that, you're gonna be in it. Because I've been attacked by a small bat. I don't want to get attacked by a big bat. Oh, I see. Okay.
Look at him.
All right, closer.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, go ahead, guys. Sorry.
What? Oh, sorry.
It's like a 20-minute wait.
You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number. You're not going to feel a thing. You're doing
I know it's a little bit difficult to see back there. You can also see more of those Ankoli cattle. Also another giraffe here on the left, really close to us right here, in fact. Right on top of that hill. A little too close for us to stop, though. Right on this hill on the right are white-bearded wildebeest. Really rare to see him awake this time of day, because lions sleep 16 to 20 hours a day. He could just be waking up and going back to sleep. Now lions are nocturnal.
Than it was last night. All the trees are lit up, everything's spooky, they're playing music. It's just a totally
Fine gunpowder, why did that happen? Give me, hold on, like just right. Fine gunpowder, Pete. Why does anybody have any tape?
And now, our disembodied friends would like to serenade you with some scary okie. Just a few of our favorite tunes that we dug up for the occasion. We hope you'll enjoy a little night music. Feel free to sing along.
We're just some poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. Poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. Poor unfortunate souls. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, evil thing will. To see her is to take a seven. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. She'd like us right away for the king. Looking for Cruella de Vil. Trust in me. A hepalumperoozel's very sly. They come in ones and twos, but they so choose before your eyes you'll see them multiply. The elephants on parade, here they come, hippity hoppity, and then we have every day.